What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to deal with toxicity in Rainbow Six Siege. Before we go any further, the links to my Twitch and Twitter in the description below, so make sure you go check those out. So out of all the games that you can possibly play, Rainbow Six Siege definitely has one of the more toxic communities. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it is. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to deal with said toxic community. The easiest way to deal with toxicity is if you're playing with, like, let's say you're 4 or 5 stacking where you just duo queuing, whatever it may be. You are willingly playing with toxic people. The easiest way to not do that is to not play with them. And you might be like, well, they're the only people I know and I don't want to have to solo queue or something like that. Well, the best thing I can say is try and find more people to play with. It's obviously easier said than done, but there's plenty of discords you can join. Try and find different people to play with. If you're solo queuing or let's say you don't have a full 5 stack, or even if you are 5 stack and people are being toxic in voice chat on your team or text chat if you're on PC, easiest thing to do is just mute them, turn off chat, something like that. If you are fueled by toxicity and that makes you play better, then of course you do you. This is if you are. Well, also, the way you can use toxicity is you can kind of use it almost as reverse psychology, right? If somebody's being overly toxic, they're going to start getting overly confident, and that forces them to make mistakes, right? For example, at the time of recording this, I just played a ranked game with some of my friends. I believe we were down like 3-1 or 3-0, and these guys kept spamming in text chat. So we were like, all right, time to intervene, time to game, and we slammed them for like 4 straight rounds. And after every round, we would just talk so much, mainly me, because I'm very passionate about this game. But I'd just be yelling at them in chat, the other team. And eventually they just kept playing worse and worse and worse because they were so confident. And then we just flipped a switch and completely bunged on them. And all that toxicity and confidence just completely got reversed onto them. And they didn't know what to do and they just lost. The main reason why people are toxic in this game, lots of people look at it for literally 2 things. Look at your account, whatever it may be. They look at 2 things, your MMR and your KD. Both of those things do not matter, in my opinion, my humble opinion. MMR doesn't matter because ranked is not a competitive environment. There's so many cheaters, so many bugs. You can't compare somebody who solo queues every game to somebody who 5 stacks every game and say, oh, the person that plays in a 5 stack is better because their MMR is higher than the person who solo queues because their MMR is lower. That literally just does not make any sense. They're playing in 2 completely different environments, and that with completely different people, different communication, different strategies, everything like that. You just can't compare them. And this game is, if you notice, when you play the game, it says, find the objective, and you have the diffuser, try and plant that. It doesn't say, well, that's what like the narrator says, right? It doesn't say, go kill everybody. Because even though you can win the round by killing all 5 people, you can also lose the round and kill all 5 people. You can plant the bomb and kill nobody and win the round. You can plant the bomb and kill everybody and win the round. See, you kill everybody, and if you just go for kills, you can still lose. If you just go for the plant, you win. So that's why KD doesn't matter, because this game doesn't revolve around kills, it revolves around the bomb. So lots of the times what people will do is they will just be toxic. They'll look you up on R6 tracker, R6 tab, and be like, oh, you're gold 1 your whole career with a negative KD. Imagine not hitting plat, blah, 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 whatever it may be. That happens to me a lot. I definitely am not a rank star. I definitely am just not really super good at ranked. I solo queue and mess around all the whole time. And people just always are toxic towards me for that because I'm not diamond or I don't have like a 2.0 KD. But I am more like, all right, whatever, you can think that. That just means that you don't understand this game, literally at all. Your brain is really small. And I know I'm not a bad player. I know I'm actually pretty good. I'd say above average, to be honest, in an actual competitive setting. Not just, all right, let's play Ash, Zofia, IQ, Jackal, Buck, and run into the site every single round. Because that's just not how I play. That's not how the game is played or is supposed to be played. So I kind of find solitude and reassurance in the fact that I play the game right, and when the game is played correctly, I'm actually not that bad, and we actually win a lot of the time that we are playing the games correctly. But that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. It's a very important topic, but there's not much to say on it in my opinion. Lots of the times the only way you can either take two approaches to toxicity. There's either completely disengage, right? Like mute them, turn off chat. Well, it's actually three. The first topic, or the first way, is just disengage, like I just said. The second way is either try and match their toxicity, or use that toxicity to fuel you. And if they're like, wow, you're so bad, you're so buns, the next round you just come back and ace, and you're like, now look who's bad, now look who's buns. Then you win the game, and now they're just not in chat, and they instantly leave once the game is over. And then the third way, I would say, is probably being positive, right? So if somebody's yelling at you, like, why didn't you win that? Why is your KD so bad? Something like that. And they're on your team. All you can just do to be positive about it is just like say, hey, good try, nice job. Give call outs, drum people in. Try and play the game correctly, you know, go for the wall, play vertically, and just let them keep talking. Because lots of the people that are talking, they just talk to talk, right? They're not actually that good at the game. They're not really that skilled. And if somebody is super toxic and they're super good, then they're just stupid. Right? I mean, that's a lot of people will be. Lots of people will be toxic and be able to back it up, and that's what happens. But that's pretty much all I have to say for this topic on toxicity. Just what we discussed was finding better people to play with, whether it be discords or just solo queuing, and maybe add the people that you like, add the people that you catch a vibe with, or they play well, or they're nice, or they give calls, whatever it may be. Add them and make them your stack. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe. I stream pretty much every day. Link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and peace out, gamers.